Bula, Bula. I'm now officially inducted into the Fijian culture. That's what AFI stands for too. So thank you so much. I now have the distinct honor to invite Deputy Governor Epson Wanguta of the Bank of Namibia to deliver his closing remarks. Please join me in welcoming him to the stage. DG.
Thank you, Director of Proceedings. Mr. Johannes Gabachap, the Governor of the Bank of Namibia. Ms. Soraya Hasikuriarimi, Governor of the National Bank of Rwanda and the new Board Chair of Alliance for Financial Inclusion. Dr. Alfred Henning, Chief Executive Officer of the Financial Inclusion. Honorable Ministers, distinguished central bank governors and deputy governors, esteemed delegates, value partners, ladies and gentlemen, a very good afternoon to all of you. Indeed, it has been a true pleasure to welcome you to Namibia for the 2025 Alliance for Financial Inclusion Global Policy Forum. These days have shown that when we gather with conviction, even a quiet coastal town like Swakopmund can be transformed into an oasis and global capital of ideas. As this global policy forum is concluding, allow me to reflect on recent conversation I had with a student at Buddha's Bank at the beginning of this year. With this student, I was speaking about the digital euro and the future of currencies. It made me think back at independence in 1990, when our country gained independence. Namibia did not have even an ATM. Collecting cash meant going into a branch and standing in a line, and the teller will be signing into your book that we were carrying. Yet today, we find ourselves discussing the possibility of digital currencies and the future of fiat money. That is quite a significant progress. But more importantly, it is also a reminder sustainability in the central banking must always mean inclusion, especially of those who remain at the margin of our society. Our Honorable Minister, Erika Shafuda, the Minister of Finance of the Republic of Namibia, so eloquently put it. Financial inclusion can indeed be a catalytic for reducing inequality. True financial inclusion extends far beyond access to bank account. For us, it is granting economic agency to empower citizens to save securely, invest wisely, build resilience against shocks, and actively contribute to our national development. As of 2023, 78% of Namibian adults have access to financial services, compared to just 51% a decade earlier. That again is quite a remarkable progress that was made. And yet, sobering realities remain. Youth unemployment in Namibia stands at a staggering level. This has long been a source of concern for government, as it deepens inequality and risks reversing the progress we have made in combating exclusion and poverty. It is my sincere hope that the knowledge shared at this forum, the alliances forged, and the commitment made here will translate into some tangible changes. This forum has amplified Namibian story, but it has also celebrated global progress, and I wish to recognize that. Congratulations to the winners of 2025 AFI Inclusive FinTech Showcase, who are expanding access to quality financial services in underserved communities. Congratulations to our Governor, Soraya Hakusiaremye, on her historic appointment as the chair of AFI board. Her pledge to share beyond fintech innovation, sustainable finance, and meaningful usage sets an ambitious path for all of us. She is the first woman to chair AFI and the first female governor of the National Bank of Rwanda, a true milestone indeed. Congratulations to AFI members for adopting the Swakopmund call to action, a bold network-wide commitment to inclusive finance as a driver of empowerment and growth. Congratulations to the first cohort of AFI Engaged Fellows, emerging policy makers who have completed a year of leadership training and now step forward as the next generation of financial inclusion champions. These have been exciting developments for AFI, and we wish you a very success for the future. For Namibia, this forum has also been a test of ambition. To host a gathering of this magnitude, we had to stretch ourselves as leadership beyond what we are accustomed to. And the outcome, you will possibly be talking to that. I wish to thank our management committee, our board for their support, my co-deputy governor, Ms. Leone Dam, and most of all, our governor, Mr. Johannes Kabacha, whose foresight and vision gave us the courage to believe that Namibia could host an event of such a global significance. Further to that, I would like to recognize the Bank of Namibia esteemed partners, because we did not do it alone. It was not going to be possible. And valued stakeholders who rose to the occasion and helped make this event a reality. They are FNB Namibia, Agricultural Bank of Namibia, Namibia Airports Company, Ministry of Industry, Mines and Energy, Nedbank Namibia, Bellatrix SME Finance, Capricorn Group, Environmental Investment Fund of Namibia, Financial Intelligence Center, Social Security Commission, Namibia Tourism Board, 91 Namibia, Mobile Telecommunication Company, MTC, Namibia Financial Institution Supervisory Authority, Standard Bank Namibia, Old Mutual Namibia, Namibia Investment Promotion and Development Board, Namibia National Reinsurance Corporation, Government Institution Pension Fund, GIZ Namibia, Letshego Bank Namibia, Ministry of Finance. I extend my deepest gratitude to the AFI Secretariat and the organizing team. This has been a learning opportunity for our country, especially for our young talent. Swakopmund is often seen as a quiet resort town. Some might even say a retirement town. But this week, you gave it a new pulse, a sense of possibility, and professional experiences that will remain long after you leave. I'm informed that our local photographers and videographers have been standing side by side with international teams, comparing lenses, exchanging techniques, marveling at one another's craft. Thank you for treating them with dignity and respect, and through that, giving them the ambition and confidence. Moreover, in capturing their stories, you have also helped to capture Namibian story, a story of diversity, a story of inclusion, a story of agility, a story of friendliness of peace and peace. To our exceptional Bank of Namibia staff, those at the forefront and those in the background, I say thank you once again. I say thank you raised to the power of 3. I cannot begin to appreciate the grit, the agility, late nights, frustrations, tears, passion, and resolve that went into this forum. You were licensed, you were drivers, chaperones, registration agents, tour guides, program directors, designers, photographers, speech writers, editors, analysts, media officers, travel agents, and much more. You stepped out of your formal roles and rose to meet the role that the occasion required. You wore many hats with pride, and I trust you have left our guests with a memorable impression of Namibia. They surely deserve a resounding round of applause. Certainly, it will be remiss of me if I do not thank the staff and the management of this beautiful venue, the Swakopmund Hotel and Entertainment Center. They have really made our stay here a memorable one. As I am concluding, Dr. Henning, thank you. I wish you and your team every success as you continue to enrich and deliver value to this global community and beyond. Allow me also to thank every delegate present here. By coming to Namibia, a country whose entire population could fit into just 3,750 of these plenary tents, you have not only advanced the global cause of financial inclusion, you have also written yourself into our national story. When history remembers this forum, it will remember the decision taken here, the friendship forged, and the collective resolve that was born here in this very tent in Swakopmund. With this, I thank you and bon voyage as we will be going back to our country. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Deputy Governor Uwanguta, for your inspiring words and exceptional leadership of the entire Bank of Namibia staff throughout this forum. I now invite Dr. Alfred Henning, the AFI CEO, to share his closing remarks.
Good afternoon. Or should I say, good afternoon? What do you like? I know it has an impact. I know. Well, that's life. Great. DG Ungatua. I mean, actually, you said it all, no? I mean, what can I add? That was a complete journey that you have given us, and that makes my job actually a little bit easier. But I forgot one thing. One thing I forgot. One dream? What is it? One team, one dream. Oh, okay, here we go. One team, one dream. So great. Okay, let me say, as we close the forum, I think, what can I say? What stands out is the spirit of gratitude, unity, and also purpose. I think, as usual, we came together with very diverse perspectives, but I think we are walking away with a shared commitment to make finance more inclusive and impactful, and it is my sense that indeed we have delivered on what is there: empowering society, enabling growth through financial inclusion. The experience for me was spectacular, and I think it was spectacular for many of you. And of course, above all, is the Bank of Namibia's amazing staff. And I can only say, yes, you went above and beyond, embodying the work hard, play hard spirit, and making every moment for us productive and enjoyable. And I really want to say that you took this GPF, which is a heavy lifting, in a very flexible and passionate way. It was actually not planned. Many of our members who actually implement in a GPF have the opportunity to plan, even 2-3 years before. But I think you were ready at relatively short notice to actually bring this GPF to life, and it has worked in an incredible way. The collaboration was excellent. I think we have seen very, very good collaboration with the teams, among the teams, but I also want to say that we all thank you that you have treated us so well. And we know this was not easy. We have 26, 27 hotels, but it worked very well, and you have treated us very well. And this is something that cannot be appreciated enough. And when you talk about the venue, yes, I mean, we have been very creative. We improvised. We kicked it off in a way that it can't be better. I mean, even when I think about maybe in a couple of days they are going to bring down this tent, everything will be loaded. I mean, just imagine how it will look in a couple of days, and people will be so busy bringing everything in order again. But we have made this really our home in a very short period of time, and we really thank you for this. Now, as we leave Swakopmund, let us please carry the energy forward, taking the lessons and the connections made back into our policies and actions. And I'm not saying taking this back and implement. I think just continue to implement, with what you have been picking up here. And with deep thanks to the Bank of Namibia and the people of the beautiful country, we now move on, move ahead, inspired to turn this dialogue into action again. Let me just summarize the deliverables of this GPF. This is always important. We have 6 of them. We have 4 global ones and 2 regional ones. We have the Swakopmund Call to Action. We have the Cyber Resilience Africa project that was kicked off. We have the Financial Inclusion and Employment publication that we brought out together with the ILO, with the International Labour Office. We also endorsed the Working Group Strategy 2025 to 2028. And then we also had the AFI Financial Inclusion Global Awards and the AFI FinTech Showcase. So I think that's quite a good list of what we took away, apart from all the incredible discussion sessions and deliverables from these activities. I think the 2 plenaries were very interesting. I had the privilege to be part of the 1st one. What I took away, in short, It, first of all, surprised us a little bit that we had so much alignment. It was a very, very diverse panel, but we had very strong alignment around the question, should regulators have a role in bringing women into financial inclusion? And I found it remarkable what kind of consensus we had built on, or we already maybe brought to this panel. So what I heard was regulators cannot afford not to push for women's financial inclusion. And I think they were also very clear that it makes a difference when we have women in senior leadership positions, being in the central banks or even in the banking sector. In the second panel that just ended, around accelerating inclusion in the digital economy, I think the outcome here very clearly was that we want to ensure that the digital economy works for everyone, not just the connected few. And we want to see the communities, the rural communities, the small businesses, the underserved groups fully included, that they are also able to harness digital tools for opportunity, security, and their resilience. Well, just to give you a few numbers, as we usually do at the end, on the participants, we had 57 AFI leaders. We had 438 AFI technical members. We had 181 in one broad category, non-members. We had, from the AFI team, 36. We had a grand total of 712, and that falls apart into 366 male and 346 female participants. We also had a total of 71 member institutions, and total member countries represented 61. Thank you all for coming. Well, as I said, a lot was going on in the working groups. A lot was going on in the regional initiatives. I don't want to drill down on this because I know that you are impatiently waiting for another announcement that is going to follow quite soon. So, or should I read through the list of the, maybe not, huh? I think I continue. But I want to say there are a couple of individuals we want to thank. And here the list is also a little bit longer. For sure, Governor Johannes, we thank him a lot for what he has kicked off and how he has led the implementation of this GPF. Deputy Governor Uanguta, Deputy Governor Dunn, the whole Bank of Namibia team, and then the core team. And out of the core team, I want to mention Dr. Emma Hayambo. I want to mention Mr. Israel Kazembine, Josefina Oscar, Cecilia McGuire, Luis Katanga, Lloyd Lond, Johannes Asino, and of course, the Mistress of Ceremony, Sandra Garizes. There are more acknowledgements. There is, my number one here is the President of Namibia, Dr. Netumbo Nandi Ndaitwah, and the government of Namibia. Honorable Erika Shafuda, the Minister of Finance, who joined us for the opening. FNB, Namibia Management and Team. The Strand, Christo and team. SHEC, Renee, Danielle, Dalian, Nadia and team. DB Audio, Cha'an and team. Abenteuer Afrika, Stefan and team. Event Gear, Alex and team. Nautilus Media, Vivid Visions Namibia, Studio 7, Vintage Rose Investments, and of course the ushers from the National Youth Center. So, this is it. So I think with this, we are about to make the next step. And the next step, before I end and hopefully see all of you, or hopefully most of you, tonight, to also celebrate what we have achieved, I would now like to invite two teams to the stage. And I don't want to miss anybody from these teams, especially not from my team, because I want to see you all, because you deserve it. But let's start with the Bank of Namibia team who worked on this to come to the stage, please. Great. May I now please ask the AFI management unit team to come to the stage, please? Hitesh, you can come. You can come. One team. Thank you so much, and we'll see you later. Thank you so much. Please enjoy. Yeah. Well, and now, once you have sorted yourselves, wait a moment. So, apart from those ones who know that they are going to host this next time, there are not many people in the room who would know where it goes. I mean, of course, the board members, they know. But other than that, I hope you will enjoy the video. As usual, I'm not going to announce now, but pretty sure you will recognize quite soon where we are going to go. One thing I can assure you, and don't get me wrong, Deputy Governor, it will be a little bit warmer. It will be a little bit warmer. And perhaps a little bit more humid. Okay, please.
Welcome to Papua New Guinea, a country located in the heart of the Pacific, rich in culture, diversity, and opportunity. From the mountains to the islands where over 800 languages echo through our lands, we are a nation of rich traditions and vibrant diversity. A proud Pacific nation where culture and community guide our way forward.
We are honored to announce that Papua New Guinea will co-host the 2026 AFI Global Policy Forum, together with the Alliance for Financial Inclusion and our global partners.
With thriving sectors in agriculture, energy, mining and fisheries, and a growing ecosystem of entrepreneurs and SMEs, PNG is transforming. Our economy is evolving, rooted in community and driven by innovation. The Bank of Papua New Guinea is leading the charge to build a more inclusive, sustainable, and digitally enabled financial system.
Through our Center of Excellence in Financial Inclusion and our Green Finance Center, we are advancing inclusive climate finance, sustainable lending, and green investments. Together with our partners, we have launched the Inclusive Green Finance Policy, supporting our communities through financial inclusion and embracing the digital transformation shaping our financial future.
Papua New Guinea is more than a destination, it's a gateway to opportunity. Positioned at the crossroads of Asia and the Pacific, our commitment to regional collaboration, resilience, and innovation makes PNG the perfect stage for global dialogue on financial inclusion. After a decade, the Pacific is coming back together to welcome you all. Come and discover our beautiful island nations. Explore the Pacific, discover our Papua New Guinea, a collection of resilient economies for an inclusive future.
We are honored to host the AFI Global Policy Forum 2026, showcasing our pride and the beauty of our land. Papua New Guinea, many cultures, one nation, one future. Come join us as we shape the future of financial inclusion together.
Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Hannig. Good afternoon, esteemed colleagues, or as we say in Papua New Guinea, Adurai Namona na Gutlabinuntru. Let me begin by thanking the AFI Board and Secretariat for your confidence and support. I also want to extend a special thank you to the Bank of Namibia for your warm hospitality at GPF 2025. Here in Swakopmund, where the desert meets the Atlantic, we may be far from the Pacific, but your warm welcome and generosity of spirit has bridged the distance between our oceans and indeed made us feel at home. On behalf of Papua New Guinea, I am deeply honored to accept the privilege of co-hosting the AFI Global Policy Forum in 2026. As you saw in the video, Papua New Guinea is a nation of extraordinary diversity. We sit on the edge of Asia, yet in the heart of Pacific. We share borders with Indonesia and Australia, and the ocean that connects us with our Melanesian, Micronesian, and Polynesian brothers and sisters across the blue Pacific. Our people are at the heart of our Maya Declaration commitments. Papua New Guineans live in mountain valleys, beneath the canopy of ancient rainforests, and across hundreds of islands and atolls surrounded by coral seas. When you arrive in Port Moresby, you will be attending a forum that reflects both our Pacific identity and our global ambition. We will showcase financial inclusion, digital innovation, and the latest in green finance initiatives undertaken by our Green Finance Center. Our capital, Port Moresby, is a vibrant city where the cultures and languages of our nation come together. It offers world-class venues and accommodation, direct connections to Asia, to Australia, and to our brothers and sisters across the Pacific. Papua New Guinea is ready. In hosting APEC in 2018, we presented our country on the world stage and showed that we can deliver on major international events. Our partnerships are strong, our preparations are thorough, and you will discover a country that is welcoming and rewarding. The Global Policy Forum in 2026 will carry a distinctly Pacific spirit. We share languages, cultures, and traditions, and also many of the same challenges of distance and connectivity, of rising seas and changing weather. We see the importance of empowering women and girls through financial inclusion and access to opportunity. Across the Pacific, our blue-green economy is more than economics. It is the ocean that feeds, the land that sustains us, and the culture that unites us as Pacific peoples. Papua New Guinea is many things, but above all, we are one Pacific family. Together, we proudly accept the gong on behalf of Papua New Guinea. Together, we look forward to welcoming you to Port Moresby in 2026, where inclusion, innovation, integrity, and resilience will meet Pacific warmth and PNG determination. Lukim all geta lo 2026. Thank you, Baraheria, and thank you, True.
Thank you, Governor. as the tradition of the GPF, we formally close the forum by ringing the ceremonial gong, a symbol of unity, achievement, and passing of the gavel to the next co-host. Each strike echoes the collective commitment of regulators, practitioners, and leaders who have come together to share knowledge and drive inclusive financial systems forward. I now invite Dr. Alfred Hanig, Deputy Governor Wangbuta, AFI Board Chair Governor Soraya Muniana, and Governor Elizabeth Junior, who is already on stage, to join together for the official closing ceremony and official picture afterwards. Thank you. Thank you all. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for your participation and contributions. Let us celebrate the success of the 2025 GPF and look forward to the 2026 forum. We now warmly invite everyone to join us for the closing dinner tonight, where you will have the Namibian hospitality, enjoy local cuisine, and continue networking with colleagues and friends.